know what it do, right? Can you believe it? I'm out the hood now, everybody wanna know what's going down. Can you believe it? I'm on my grind now, everybody wanna know what's going down. Can you believe it? I'm out the hood now, everybody wanna know what's going down. Can you believe it? I'm on my grind now, everybody wanna know what's going down.
What's going on out there, family? Yo, I want to talk a little bit about Errol, the true Spence Jr. I'm gonna give a truth about this guy, man. So we're gonna get into it real quick and what I think he's headed, and current things that's been going on, with Errol Spence, and I'll just give a conclusion, man. But anyway, got Errol Spence Jr. Excellent fighter in the ring, pressure fighter, good dude. Seems like when it comes to his family and everything, I respect that. He take care of his family. He's supposed to. That's a good thing, man. But there's a lot of things about Errol Spence that I don't like. A lot of things he been flip-flopping on. It's like one minute is this, the next minute is that. He been kicking the can down the road with the Terrence Crawford fight, but everybody blaming Bud. When it's all in all facts, it's not. It never has been Bud, man. If Bud had said things that was deemed to be flip-floppy, and I've called him out on it, but then you got to sit back and wonder why he said it. Maybe it was out of frustration. It definitely wasn't out of no fear. Now do these guys fear? Do these boxers fear each other? People like to say, "Oh, these is boxers, man. These dudes ain't scared to fight each other," and I don't think that's true at all. There are boxers that don't want to fight other boxers because they're afraid of them. That is a fact. So I don't know where people get that from. That's a fact, bro. There's been boxers that don't want to fight other boxers because they're afraid of them. You would wonder, right? It's kind of strange because you figure, yo, dude, you signed up for this, man. You made your choice in life to become a boxer for life. This is what you decided to make a career out of, and you're afraid to step in the ring with another dude that do the same thing you doing. You gotta ask yourself, like, what the hell is that about with certain fighters, man? Or sometimes they're not afraid to actually fight per se. They're afraid to lose their O. So a lot of times these boxers are scared to lose that they don't want to get an L on their record because they feel like if I get an L, it's gonna drop my stock or anything. It might set me back and I gotta reset and start all over again. Like shit like that. And to me, that's scary shit because I'm like, bro, this is boxing, man. You can't win them all the time. So the part of it is if you get a loss, you work your way back up, man. That's your job. That's just how it is. Just like at work, you got a job. You fall off the ladder at work. You get your ass back on that ladder and walk back up the top of that ladder. That's just the way it is, man. And so this whole misconception that boxers aren't afraid to fight each other is false. And sometimes they are physically afraid to fight another fighter because they don't want to get embarrassed and they don't want to get hurt, knocked out or something like that, or they just don't want to lose their own, like I just said, But in Errol Spence's case, man, it might be a little bit of both, man, to be honest. I think it's a little bit of both, bro. I think he gets a little spooked when it comes to Terrence Crawford. I think the dude is low-key terrified of him. That's just my opinion. Everybody's opinion may differ. Hey, that's just me. And at the same time, he's also afraid to lose that O. He don't want to lose that O. And I just explained why a lot of boxers don't want to lose that O, man. So recently, man, Terrence Crawford just fought Avenesian. These guys have been going back and forth for like 4 or 5 years, and there's other people that wanted to see the fight years ago. Me personally, I wouldn't have wanted to see it years ago because if you did, it wouldn't have been an undisputed fight. You know what I'm saying? Because Errol Spence didn't have all the belts all those years back. He only had a couple, if not one, with the IBF. So it wouldn't have made no sense. It would have made sense now for them to fight because Errol got all the belts, or if Terrence Crawford would have found his way to the WBA belt or something like that, or got the WBC before before Errol got to him. Well, we know how that go in the politics of boxing. Wasn't going to allow that to happen. Either way you cut it, whoever had the belt back then, it wouldn't have been a fight that I wanted to see back then because neither one of them would have. It wouldn't have been an undisputed fight. It wouldn't have been like that. So now it is. It depends, man. It depends on how it is. I can't say that because we don't know how the time frames is different. Things and events unfolded since then, and that let Errol get to the belt. So we don't know what would have happened. maybe Terrence Crawford would have got to them other belts if the other side of the street would have allowed that to happen. Maybe he would have got the belt from Shawn Porter or something like that. We don't know, man, because the time things change, and if you think it's gonna go this way, then it's a wrench always thrown in the party. It's crazy, man. But Errol Spence hasn't been walking the straight and narrow, man. He's been getting into car accidents. The last one that he supposedly got into, they're saying that some kid hit him and all this stuff. But it's funny because on the video, you don't see the other car. Where's the other car that hit his car? Did the kid flee the scene? Where's the debris from the other car? You don't see nothing but his car. So I found that a little strange, But, that's either here or there. He was hurt in that first accident. Could have killed himself. Drinking and too much, drinking and driving behind the wheel. I don't respect that. There's a lot of things I don't like about Errol Spence, man. His characteristics. It's crazy because early on in his career, he wasn't doing all of this stuff, man. So I don't know if the fame got to him, the fortune, because he was actually not on this. This is the same guy. I remember him. He was getting interviewed and he said, he would have walked straight and narrow. This is before all this drinking and car wrecks and this stuff. And he was talking about what kind of boxer not to be. And he was saying all of this stuff. And when I'm listening to it, he's really explaining Terrence Crawford to me. That's how Bud is. Like, to me, I think Bud is a perfect example of a perfect athlete that kids can look up to. You know what I'm saying? And the guy Errol Spence, to me, man, it looks like he don't have the hunger for the sport no more. It looks like that. It looks like he's on the road to, if he is on. If people are saying he's addicted to painkillers, I don't know. I hope he isn't. I don't want the brother to be going through shit like that. He's around people that's doing foul shit to him. His girl ain't for him. Inboxing other men saying, I want to knock him. I'll walk you out. I want you to knock him. All kind of disrespectful shit, and he's too sippish to let people like that go from his life. That's what he go get what he deserve. And I don't see Errol Spence. Hopefully, he'll retire before he really go haywire. I don't know, man, but I don't see anything. As long as whatever's going on in his background, as long as that keep going on, he's gonna further deteriorate his career, man. As far as I see it, he's supposed to fight Bud supposedly in November, but then I kept telling everybody, man, before November got here, I said he doesn't even look ready for the fight. He doesn't look in shape. Oh man, he's always ready, man. Don't let that, bro. Look at him, bro. And look, the fight never happened. It's December, and I told people that was gonna happen. And I want to see him do better, bro. I really do. I don't hate the brother. I want to see him shine. All jokes aside, I know we joke on Errol Spence about the strawberry stuff and all that. No, but that's just kidding around, man. I mean, that's his life, man. I mean, if he want to do stuff like that, that's on him, man. There's nothing to really hate the brother for. But when it comes to like driving drunk, I told y'all I don't really respect that. So when that happened, I was glad he didn't die in the crash because I don't want to see nothing happen to him. But I lost a lot of respect for him because I don't really appreciate people that get behind the wheel drunk, man. And I don't want to hear all this shit about, yo, man, nobody perfect. I know nobody perfect, but that doesn't mean it gives people the right to get behind the wheel and drink. And suppose somebody died and somebody got killed or something, then what would his fans say then? Oh, man, ain't nobody perfect, bro. All right, but if that was your family member that got killed, would you be saying that same shit about Errol? Likely these fuckers probably would, because that's how starstruck they are about Errol Spence. So that's just my thing about Errol Spence, man. Hopefully he starts to shape up, because he is a absolute 360 from him old self. The way he was when he first got in the game, he was straight. Maybe he was hungrier back then. Now he's getting his money. It don't seem like he really have them. He's talking about buying new cars. Bro, you don't need no more new cars, bro. Stay away from cars, man. No cars, man. Get this nigga a big wheel. Something, you know what I mean? Nothing with an engine in it. You know what I mean? Straight up. But that's just my feelings on Errol Spence. What I deem to be the truth, man. If he don't shape up, the truth of the matter is he might lose it all before he really could get a chance to really be great, man. But anyway, this is Rebel Life Boxing. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all sub. I'll catch y'all later on the next one. And I'm out. Peace.